7th Annual Support Local Music Awards. This year, we're going to do our nominations on a live recording here. I want to thank everybody for supporting us for the last 7 years now, really 8 years. We didn't get to do the COVID year. But you guys each year keep making this thing bigger and bigger. This year, keep spreading the word. Let's get this thing the biggest it's ever been. Let's get more artists involved. Let's get more nominations out there. Get the community involved. It's Houston and all surrounding areas. Those of you that have been on this journey with us for these past 8 years, you've seen that we stretch all the way from Galveston to Beaumont, up to Conroe, Willis, Rosenberg, Corpus. We even stretched all the way down to the RGV last year down in the valley. We've hit San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, all the Houston and surrounding areas. So keep it up. So let's get to this year's nominations. Right before we get to the nominations, make sure everyone knows December 23rd, Scout Bar, Clear Lake. I will see you there with my host, friend, Mr. Chris Harding. Chris Harding has been with us since the get-go. So thank you to Chris Harding and Punkstar and everything they do for local music. This year, SLM lineup is Juan Gotti, Violinda, Blackbird Rain, Jim Williams, KB the Mixed Breed, LMFJ, King Baby, Brainwashed, Trippy Goblin. We also have some more artists that are confirming. It's going to be a little bit more heavier on the artist performances this year. So we're going to plug in the awards quick and as early as possible. All right. So let's get to the nominations. First category we're going to do is Best Local Guitarist. All right, so Best Local Guitarist nominees. We have Charles McFadden, Chris J. Hardy, Ian D'Artes, Jared Garcia, Jarrett Marcel, Jeremiah Marichalar, Callie Cruz, Larry Lozano, Mark Laraquente, Matthew Gallegos, Mike Mexis, Nick Dees, Paco Perez, Rick Skillman, Rick Stewart, Roman Font, Rudy Amaro, Sadie Williams, Seth Vining, Spyro Autry, Violinda Charlie, and Will Sadler. And those are your nominees for Best Local Guitarist. Moving on to the next category, Best Local Drummer. Adam Rubio, Alex Slay, Chase Lacombe, Cornbread, Daniel Hernandez, Dennis Townsend, Devin Holden, Elijah Santucci, Fred Escobedo, Jesus Carlos, John Fontenot, Jorge Delgado, Joseph Newmoons, Kelly Wright, Ken Kandula, Matt Reed, Matt Wheeler, Paul Kennedy, Ruben Mendoza, Ryan Damian, Scott Meisner, Tom Sheltima or Sheltima, Timbo Yanez, Thomas Bazan or Bazin. Those are your nominees for Best Local Drummer. Best Local Vocalist. This category gets crazy every year. Some of the highest vote totals at times. So this year's nominees are Adrian Arce, Albie Vera, Angie Emerson, Anthony Puskas, Aubrey Sanchez, Carly Michelle, Carolyn Wonderland, Chris J. Hardy, Dusty Hayes, Emily Glazner, Gavin Sasser, Gruesome Grimes, Hannah Herrera, Ian Dartez, Jason String Atwood, Jeremiah Marichalar, Joe Mermella, Justin Whitehead, Gypsy Rose, Michael Kennedy, Michael McVeigh, Rasta Mendoza, Rod Six, Renetta Spencer, last year's winner, Shane Hole Muniz, Violinda Charlie, Vin Cody. Those are your nominees for Best Local Vocalist. Moving on to the next category. Best Local Bass Guitarist. Blue Davis, also last year's winner. Brian Cantu, Carl Morato, Cody Doon, Corey Morgan, Dane Ruckstuhl, David Martin, David Portales, Emily Klang, Gigi Sleaze, Geronimo Alvear, Greg Clevenger, Hector Porras, James Bro, James Thomason, Joshua Meza, Kayla Gilstrap, Nathan Jones, Pablo Delgado, Rasta Mendoza, Richie Hay, Sean Martinez, Stevie Mayhem, Travis Bryant, and Tyler Church. Those are your nominees for Best Local Bass Guitarist. Moving on to the next page. This is for Best Local Band or Group. Your nominees are Bad Trip, Blackbird Rain, Chasing Yesterday, Chaw, Crank Up the Silence, Det Said Red, Driven with Insanity, Enochian Project, Framing Skeletons, Hold On Hollywood, Just Fan Fiction, Madeira, Mirror Lake, No 10 Gods, Post Prophet, Promising Lies, Relevant Saints, Steel Country, Torrid Soul, Turning Point, Via Linda, and Zombie Face. Those are your nominees for Best Local Band or Group. Next category. Best Local Country Artist, Band or Group. Dalton D. Rich, Jim Williams, Gypsy Rose, Primrose Hollow, Rhea Grace, Sheila Ann, and Steel Country. Next category, Best Local Reggae Band, Artist, or Group. Third Coast Roots, Beachside Vibes, In Disguise, King Baby, Ojos Rojos, Phil Lerma, The High Mile. Next category, Best Local Spanish Artist, David Olivares, Dodi E. Neville, Grupo Lumbre, Jennifer Watts, Juan Gotti, Madeline Hernandez, Nando Dominguez, and Santa Oscuridad. Best Local Acoustic Performance. Nominees are Angie Emerson, Carly Michelle, Chris J. Hardy, Doug Westcott, Jim Williams, Gypsy Rose, Matt Cash, and Scotty Frazier. Those are your nominees for Best Local Acoustic Performance. Moving on to the next page. Next category is going to be Best Local DJ. And your nominees are Bad Hatter, DJ Side, DJ Fluffy, DJ Illusion, DJ Retro, DJ Sauce Park, DJ Smiley, Icy Hot, Jimmy Ray, and LMFJ. Those are your nominees for Best Local DJ. Best Local Rapper, B Rich, CA, Chris Cerna, Dusty Hayes, EDJ the Iceman, G-Man, K Reno, Cristal Poppin', Lost Mine, Mexican OT, Peso Peso, Point Blank, Powder, PSK 13, Rillum Rhyme, Rob Kilo, Rooster McCoy, Scripture King, and Trippy Goblin. Those are your nominees for Best Local Rapper. Best Local Writer, Brad Gilmore, Howell Wyndham, Jay Lambs Remy, Juan Marin, Gypsy Rose, K Reno, Leaf Massavier, Leonardo Angelino, and Sarah Pena. Moving on to the next page, next category. Best Local Engineer and Producer. Angel Carrera, Chubbs Malone, Dustin Red Weber, EDJ the Iceman, Edward Salinas, Filetto, LMFJ, Manic Beats, Mark Kidney, Michael Lopez, Rasta Mendoza, Ruben Foster, Solo Beats, and Wade Concien. Those are your nominees for Best Local Engineer and Producer. Best Live Performance. 15, Affinity Falls, Anthony Puskis, Blackbird Rain, Cooley Bully, Dead Set Red, Educated Minds, Enochian Project, Hold On Hollywood, Jayton Lenning, Gypsy Rose, Kerosene Shores, Primrose Hollow, Relevant Saints, Surrender Stella, The Hunger, The Weeds, Via Linda, and Zombie Face. Those are your nominees for Best Local Live Performance. Next category, Best Local Visual Artist. Nominees are Adrian Arce, Awkward Art, Bailey Bunny, Elmito, Georgia Rowe, Greg Holloman, High Voltage Video Magazine, Joe Longoria, Christy Lee Photography, Leslie Vargas, Lola Sauter, Manic, Phoenix Fire, Rogue Vogue, and Seth Vinning. Next category. This one gets pretty contentious every year. This is for Best Local Model. Alexis Taylor, Christina Marie Cully, Claire Ray King, Glossia Nasser, Jasmine Harvey, Jennifer Arriaga, Jody Dean, Mars Cambiano, Nellie Rose, Raquel Rockstar, Sabrina Nicole, Samantha Nicole, Sarah Steele, Shiva Daniels, and Stephanie Ramirez. Moving on to the next page. Best Local Tribute Band or Cover Band. Your nominees are A New Level, Beautiful Disasters, Blood Red Sky, Boys Don't Cry, Holy Diver, Johnny and the Hellhounds, Kid 6, La Raza Connection, Oz, Perfect Strangers, Shotgun Sally, Soul Flare, Sound Slave, Spiritus, Stellar, The Dope Show, The Lightning Rod Band, and The Slags. And those are your nominees for Best Local Tribute Band or Cover Band. Getting to the last page. Next category, Best Local Business. We have Dan's Pizza Company, Curb Online Radio Station, My Spooky Baker, Nick's Treasures, Party 103 Radio, Punk Star Radio, Rogue Vogue, Royal Mammoth Urban Outfitter, Sanctuary Studios, School of Rock, and SCP Radio. Next category, Best Local Bartender. Angela Latour, Ashley Disney, Felicity Hall, Garrett Messman, Jessica Connor, Kayla Wooten, Mason Austin, Randall Butler, Stephanie Loeffner. Those are your nominees for Best Local Bartender. Best Local Podcast, Show, or Radio Show. Circus of the Dark Radio, DJ Tom Cruise Radio Program, Grim and Shadow Podcast, Outlaw Dave Show, Planet Rock, Reckless Talk, Rock Rage Radio, Super Tejano Friday and Diva Takeover, The Horror Show with Joe Diablo, and The J Vaz Show. Best Local Host. This can be for live event, podcast, radio show. Nominees are Brad Gilmore, David Andrews, DJ Fluffy, Jay Lambs Remy, Jay Reckless, Jessica Jeans, Joe Diablo, Julio Vasquez, Chris Harding, Kirby Carrion, Maliva Speaks, Severo Brown, and Tommy Cruz. And that's getting us down to our last category. This is going to be for Best Local Tattoo Artist. And your nominees are Cameo Baker, Frank Perez, Gypsy Overton, Hector Estrada, Joe Diablo, Juan Gotti, Mansur Munir, Melo Salazar, Morningstar Tattoo, Rosemary Vargas, Star Santos, and Steve O'Carey. Those are the nominees for the 7th Annual Support Local Music Awards. If there is somebody that you want nominated, you can still nominate them. Make sure you go to www.slm.buzz, slm.buzz. Place your nominations. We'll still add nominations over the next couple weeks. We are going to put these voting polls up probably at midnight tonight. Voting will start. So go ahead. It's same rules as always. Voting lines are open. Vote as much as you want. Make sure to show support to all your favorite local artists. We will see you all December 23rd at Scout Bar Clear Lake. We have a lot of talent that's going to be performing for you that night. We still might do the toy drive. I need to get confirmation on that. We did it last year. We were able to get like 4 or 5 big boxes of toys that they were able to distribute. So we might be doing that again. The voting pages will be 3 separate pages on the website. It's going to be voting 1, 2, and 3. I just separated it out just because the voting starts to clog up the website there and slow it down. So hopefully this will help a little. I want to thank everybody again that's been supporting this for the last 8 years now. I hope to see you all there. Spread the word. It's going to be right on Christmas holidays, so hopefully everybody's in town. Bring them out for a good night. It's all ages. Doors open at 7. Red carpet starts at 7. Get out there, get your pictures taken with all of the local talent, and we'll see you there. December 23rd, Scout Bar.